Hi everyone, it's Yazzie here. I'm going to go ahead and get you a reading this evening, but first, as always, I purify and cleanse this area as well as the tools that I use and myself to remove all negativity and negative energies and negative entities. And I ask and invite in the gods and goddesses, archangels, guardian angels, deities, entities, spirits, spiritual teams, spiritual guides, ancestors, ascended masters, our higher selves, and the universe to be present so that we can please get the messages for the collective this evening, please, and thank you. Okay. So I did get a channeled message that came through earlier today, actually, and it was remind me again. It's been a long day, so I apologize. It's been a long day. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you reminding me. Don't always, well, it's not always, don't pick the low-hanging fruit, because while it may look nice on the outside, it can easily be rotting on the inside. 1, 2, 3 as I say that. And just because it's low-hanging and it's easy does not always mean that it is the best thing for you, and that does not mean it is the best for the long term. And that can pretty much apply to anything in life, to any situation. 144, any environment, person, place, thing, career, money, investments, that can apply to literally anything and everything. So just keep that in mind. Okay, it's kind of like don't get taken in by the shiny object kind of thing. But we're gonna go ahead and get the messages through the tarot. They stated they just want me to use the traditional tarot today, so we're gonna go ahead and just use that today. Some of the cards I won't be able to show, of course, but we'll go with that today. What is the message for the collective today, aside from not always taking the easy route in life? Because sometimes, because think about it, whenever you take the easy route in life, does it always give you that sense of fulfillment when you do that? Something to think about, to kind of keep in mind when you're making your decisions and your choices. Because sometimes, yes, you know, there are some things where it is an easy decision, an easy choice. And clearly I'm not referring to like the simplest of things, like what are you going to eat today? Obviously not that, but more so to things where like it is something where it will affect your life. And that's something you have to think about and keep in mind as you're going through life. But what is the messages, other messages for the collective today? Or if it still pertains, to the channeled ones. Hold on. The cards. All right. Okay, there we go. We have the Three of Wands, and we have the Ace of Pentacles to start with. Okay. What's this one? The Four of Cups. Okay. What else do we have? Oops. These ones are still like really newish. That's too many. You know that. But what did flip over was the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords has been coming out a lot, just in general, for a lot of readings. Including my own personal ones. 411 as I say that. Because I do read my own stuff. Sometimes, you know, I'll see what messages come to me if they're sent to me, but usually I read for myself. What else do we have? Okay. Start with these. Okay. Well, we have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And then what flipped out right now, there's 4 of them. We have the Chariot, we have the Tower, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Nine of Wands. I will put them a little off to the side. But let's start with these 3. We have the Three of Wands, the Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Do not take things for granted is what I just heard, which is the Four of Cups here. It's like, it's, excuse me, sorry. It's that mindset of where like you feel you're lacking or like boredom kind of deal. 515 as I say that. You manifested these things and they are coming through to you is what I just heard. But be patient is what I also heard, which again goes to don't take the hanging fruit. Not everything that, comes up first and immediately means that it's the best opportunity. So I think I can't remember who in my own life told me this. They said whenever you get like, say if you're going for a job, if you get like, don't take the first one that's offered to you is what I've always heard. I mean, yeah, it's one thing if, you're really needing the money, but at the same time, just because that's the first one offered to you doesn't mean there aren't going to be other ones that may better suit 606, better suit your what you're wanting to do or what you are skilled at. 616. So be patient. And there was something that came up about patience earlier today, but I can't remember where. It's okay. It's probably not entirely relevant wherever I had it before, but we're here now. But why is the Seven of Swords, the Chariot, and the Tower? Stop deceiving yourself. Stop running yourself into the ground is what I heard 654 as I say that. So you may be pushing yourself a bit too hard. You're trying to get yourself into a place faster by doing more and sometimes when you do that and you're going a bit too fast, it leads to destruction rather than leading to growth. So slow down is what I just heard. So don't like speed up for the sake of getting to the place that you want to be faster. Because if we're only worried about the destination, then we miss the whole point of the entire journey. Like we miss the lessons, we miss what we're supposed to see, we miss all of it when all we're worried about is the destination, rather than actually paying attention and seeing what we can gain out of the journey there. So watch what you say is what I heard too. So like maybe perhaps what you say to others and even to yourself as well. 808 as I say that, because sometimes when we talk to ourselves a certain way, we believe that, the brain, how it's set up, whatever you tell it, it will go with that. 818 as I say that as well. But also be mindful of how you present yourself to others. Like clearly be authentic, obviously be you, be genuine and authentic, but don't portray yourself in a negative sense as far as that goes. And honestly, with people, it's hard to discern what's negative, but if it doesn't feel like you or it doesn't feel like yourself, don't do it. Is a good way to gauge that. And then why is the Two of Wands and the Nine of Wands out here? And we're going to take the King of Wands as well. Why are these out here? Planned state is what I heard, but someone's been working really hard and really diligently. They refuse to give up is what I heard. So could be this King of Wands. You could be the King of Wands, and it doesn't matter what gender you are. The energy is here where you're in control, but you have to be mindful of how in control you are. Because if you're so in control that things aren't working as they should, then you're not letting things flow either. Passion will get you far, but not without a strategy and a plan, which is why the Two of Wands is here. And then, of course, the Three of Wands as well. You have to make sure that passion is great. Passion is wonderful. It's amazing. It'll get you far. But without having the groundwork and the plans, 10-10, and the logic behind it, or working in tandem with it, again, with the Tower, it can fall apart because it's not a stable enough foundation to be able to work off of that. Okay. We're going to pull a couple more. See what else we have here. What else do we have with this message? Oh, okay, that just flipped over. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. What else do we have? Anything else? Come on. Oops, sorry. Anything else? Anything else? Oops. It always gets like caught on each other. 11-11 as I look up. Get caught on each other. Interesting. Don't get caught up is what I just heard. 11-23. Not sure what that applies to. The Knight of Swords is here as well. That one is what I just heard. And then we have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So why is the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords out here? Eight of Swords as well? Okay. Air energy. And then the last one was all fire energy. Interesting. Except the rest period. So you may be fighting it a little bit. You may be trying to, again, go fast. Gotta go fast. And trying to rush through all of this. And you can't do that. 12-12, as I say this, and you're not seeing it. You may be blinding yourself to it a little bit. 12-21, as I say that. But you have to let it happen. Don't push it. Don't put it in a sense of stressing about it. And 12-34. And don't stress yourself unnecessarily, because what's going to happen is that when you're coming in a sense of, when you're coming into a sense of stress or needing, you have to get it done. I have to get it done now. I have to get it done today. Then the anxiety starts taking over. The stress starts taking over. And what happens is that it will start reflecting in everything else in your life. And it'll start stalling things for you because the universe recognizes that you're not ready. You're not putting 13-13. You're not putting your trust not only in yourself and your own abilities, but also what the universe has for you. You're having doubts at that point. So just let it happen. It's okay. Everything will be all right. It's all right. It may seem stressful right now, but when has there ever been a time in life where stressful times have not passed? When has there ever been a time when once the stress is over, there are good things that come afterwards? Okay? So think of it that way. Stay positive. It's difficult, I know. And especially with the holidays coming. And that's like the one time everyone's got to like be rushing everywhere. Don't get into that. Don't fall into that. Trust me, it's not worth it. Believe me, all the hype and the hoopla of all of it, it's not worth it. Don't do it. But do definitely do it in the sense of having fun with spooky season though. I'm just kidding. Anyway, but I hope that this message brought you clarity. I hope it helped to kind of clear things and kind of help you, see things clearly. Thank you again for all of your support. Thank you for watching and thank you for joining me. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening and be safe out there, okay? See you again soon. Bye.